Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and this one is for China. So let's have a look at the deck. I have two decks for China, one for outside of natives and one for in the natives. Outside of natives, I like to use the castle card to make to have extra castles because we want to be making the Mongolian army, which you'll make from the castles. So it's always nice to have a few extra castles in the native deck. We don't really have space for that. But I guess for a 1v1 you could maybe leave this engineering school out. It doesn't really help with the heavy cannons, but it does make your hand mortars and your flamethrowers train faster. So it's still quite a nice card to have. But you could maybe leave it out, or you could maybe leave this instant card out, the Confucius gift. But yeah, this one will also make your crows arrive fast, so I think it's still a pretty good one to have. And yeah, just to have all the text research instantly is obviously very nice for the boom. So I like to keep it in. So yeah, in the native deck I don't have space for the extra castle card. You could maybe leave exotic hardwoods out, but yeah, when you're playing natives, that's not really an option on Andes at least, because these natives cost wood. So yeah. For this video, we will be doing a coin boom. So we'll go with Royal Mint and Textile Mill and Cigar Roller. I guess you could, in a 1v1 or just when you're playing natives or on Andes, you could also do a food boom and you just play with the factories and the tower on coin. But for I basically usually I think you'll more often play China outside of natives. So we'll just be doing coin boom for this video. Score should be like 230 till 240k, I think, for a 1v1. The food boom would obviously be a bit higher. Would like be 250k or so. So yeah, now obviously in team games when you have like a British teammate, then the coin boom does go over 250k, and or when you have a German teammate and you do a food boom or whatever, they can definitely boom over 250k. But yeah, for now I think 230 till 240k should be fine. The card order will be this water buffalo card, then Stockyards, falling mills. They'll go up to H3. We'll send this Confucius gift. We'll send this Acupuncture card. Then we'll go Royal Mint. Then we'll go with exotic hardwoods and the two plantation cards. Afterwards, we'll send Bannerschool, and then we'll build up to max population, and we'll send this old Dynasty Reforms. Yeah, maybe we will have this summer palace make some army for us, but usually we need to make a bit more army as well before having max pop. Depends a bit on how much artillery you make and stuff, but usually you need to make some army as well. So we want to do that before those army get more expensive. So yeah, basically that's the deck. Some other cards besides this castle or whatever you could maybe play like with the two monks if you like, or with this crow card, or this also make the flamethrowers a bit better. So you could maybe play this one, or well, whatever, maybe the rotten shields if you like. But yeah, I usually like to have the extra castles for the Mongolian army. Yeah, also that's why also doing a coin boom, because we want a lot of coin. We want to make the standard army, which costs coin, and the Mongolian army, which also costs food and coin. We're not really looking to make a lot of Old Han army and the Ming army. They're kind of bad, and you will spend a lot of wood on these kind of useless pikemen. In a native fight, it's a bit different, and the pikemen are maybe a bit better, but or the steep are less effective, I should say, because of the enemy Minkas. So maybe then the pikes are a little bit better. But so you could do a food boom in a 1v1, or just when you're playing natives. But yeah, for now I'll do a coin boom. So for outside of natives, basically, even though it will be a 1v1 in natives. But yeah, then you'll have a look at the coin boom and how that works. So yeah, At start we'll get like 300 wood, we'll get 200 food, so we'll need to be on hunts pretty quickly to not idle the TC. Then we'll make a village, so we can start queuing some buffaloes, and then we'll try to get the consulate up as fast as possible, so we can ally with the Russians and have our villagers train a bit faster. So yeah, let's just get started. Yeah, right now we'll get this hunt, we'll kill it, and we'll go onto the food, and we'll start exploring the native side. I killed the hunt because it was pretty close. Because we want to be on hunts pretty fast. Alright, now these guys can build a village. Do we have enough space for this? I hope so. I don't think we can put a paddy here, but it's alright. We want this coin treasure, it's pretty good actually. What did we skip? Coin treasure as well. That's a bit sad to have extra Extrafil walking this way. Alright, and yeah, right now we'll try to get enough wood for the consulate. It's a little sad we didn't find food or wood treasure, because then you can get it up a bit faster. Let's put this coat on the village. We only need 5. Get a bit more wood right now. This coin treasure is really nice. It will help with this cow tech, so that's really good. We found another wood treasure. It's also nice for the next village. Alright. Yeah, and right now we'll start making this consulate. We'll select the deck and we'll get this water buffalo card, and then we can start queuing some cows or buffaloes, or what is it? Buffaloes. Scout in the back of our natives as well. $70 coin. Kinda want this. Alright, Russians, and now we'll get some food and we can start queuing some buffaloes. And because we already have the coin, we can get this tech up in pretty fast actually. Let's get this after this cow. We'll gather a bit more wood for the next village. Let's get this tech actually. We'll want more cows. Hope we can find some food treasures. We'll go with Stockyards. So, usually with China, I know some people like to build only 2 villages with 9 or 10 cows and this goat, and then go up to H3. You will reach H3 a little bit faster that way, but I think making a full 20, you will reach the Imperial Age faster. So I think that is the better build actually. We will have 99 vills a little bit slower, but yeah, we'll be in H5 a lot faster. If you only make 10 right now, then you will need to get a lot of hunt before you reach H5, and then that's not really what we want. We want to get our food from these cows and sheep. So yeah, I think making 20 in the start is just a little bit better. So that's what we'll do. We don't have a market yet. We'll build it after this. After we finish the sheep or the buffaloes. But let's keep getting more wood for the next village as well. Our base is looking quite alright. I hope we have another mine here somewhere. We should have it. Let's move a bit more onto wood for this village. Yeah, so we have another coin mine here. Let's get this treasure. Alright. So yeah, now I'll just finish up 20 cows and then we'll make a market and we'll start aging up. Alright, we'll get falling mills. The sheep should be fed once we start aging, pretty much. Alright, so now getting enough for another village and for the market, so we'll stay on wood for a bit. Let's do some more scouting. Right, so we'll make this village now. I'll get more wood for a market. We have a second hunt here. We have a mine in the back. That's pretty nice. Yeah, right now we'll start making this market. We don't need a whole lot more wood. I will pretty much finish this whole hunt before we reach the third age. Alright, let's get these stacks. Let's get 40 more wood for the coin upgrade. And start positioning our hero. I think we can make a TC here and we'll make one here with the free TC that we'll get. So 40 wood, well now we'll get off of wood. We'll put everybody to food so we can start aging up. I'll move like 4 villages out to build this what is it? Summer Palace. A little bit late. That's because the sheep was fed. Because we found this coin treasure, so we had that tech coming in a bit more quickly. We'll get this coin tech right now, and we'll move 8 villagers to this backwards mine. So they can build the next wonder. And we'll just look to gather enough for the next age right now. Did not finish my cows. Should have finished those. This is looking quite alright. A few more onto food actually. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. We don't need to set any cards right now. Like I said, we'll finish this hunt. We don't really need the second hunt before going up to H3. We have max cows now, so that's nice. Was a little bit late with queuing those last few, but we're up a little bit faster, so that's also, I guess it's alright. Like here, so it can be a bit close to the wood as well. Let's see, we don't need 5 hunts. What? So get these crates. Yeah, so you could like maybe do 3 on this wonder. Let's start making a Ming army with this wonder. And then we'll almost have enough. Right now also the food is a bit low because I had to queue some extra cows. So usually I think 4 is alright. This looks good. So queue another villager. Now we'll age up with these guys. Right now the cows should be fed pretty soon. We'll make this wonder here. We want a bit more coin for the wood upgrade. And the next wood upgrade, and this upgrade as well. And then, yeah, like I said, we'll finish this first hunt, and then some of the cows should be fed. So we get this. We get 150 coin. I'll start bringing in this hunt. I'll start bringing in this hunt. You guys can go to wood. Alright, let's not overgather food now. Yeah, so once we'll get this... the cows are fed right now. Once we'll get this... usually I put like 6 or 7 on these. What was I gonna say? Yeah, well, we'll send the town center rickshaw here. And we'll build another one here. I'll send this card. So we're up to H3 a little bit faster than usually. STC here. Right, so now I'll get off of wood pretty quickly. We want this upgrade. We want this one, and we want a monastery. And then we'll get onto coin mostly. This one, and enough for a monastery. Why is this cow walking away? Alright. And a few villas this side. These guys off of wood as well. Alright, we'll send the acupuncture card. This will make villagers train faster as well, so we want it right now. These guys can go onto coin. This one as well. Alright. So yeah, right now we'll get the coin so we can age up pretty soon. Put another guy. Alright, and now we'll age up with this pagoda thing. And also, since we started aging up with this, we'll build maximum disciples now, so we can have a few more of those in the start fight. Why not? We will have enough food anyway, so we can pretty much afford this. So we have a few more disciples. Alright. So yeah, let's right now eat these cows and gather enough for the next age. Let's get this hunt closer. Yeah, right now we'll get royal mint. It's a little bit late. But if you don't send the Confucius gift, you can get royal mint a bit faster and stuff. So maybe not playing this card is alright. But yeah, it will also make your flamethrowers not or what is it? Flying crows not arrive fast. So yeah. These cows are fed as well right now, so that's pretty good actually. But they will be late. We'll need a bit more food. Okay, right now we have 15 disciples because we made a few extra. Yeah, well now we'll just gather enough to go imperial. Let's eat these cows quickly. And also once we start aging, we usually have enough for the factory. and then we'll want to start switching this consolidate. You could delay it a little bit, but I wouldn't wait too long. Because yeah, well, if you stop this relation right away, then you won't have enough export for the trickles anyway from the German consulate. So you could delay it a little bit and have your finish your villages a bit faster. But I think this is all right. So yeah, right now we'll start aging with this tower. I hope. All right. We'll need more food. Actually, need a lot more food right now. Where's the hunt? Oh, I shot it away. Because right now we want to queue 1,000 or 10 sheep. We want to queue 10 sheep, so we need 1,000 food. Let's keep making new cows. Like I said, right now we have enough, and we'll end these relations. We'll build the factory a bit close because the heavy cannons with China are pretty good, and we kind of want those in the fight. So yeah. Let's get enough food, please, for this sheep. I want to make more sheep. Set the factory to wood for a little bit. Yeah, right now we can get these. Let's start eating more cows. And let's make the sheep pen. Wants a little bit of distance between these two, so you won't mix them up. You won't get sheep on these villages. Yeah, the relations has ended. Let's go for Germans and let's get this wood upgrade. Yeah, right now we'll send exotic hardwoods because we'll go into wood. And we want that 1,000 food. For our sheep. Let's set this one to food actually, and let's set this one to food right now as well. So yeah, at least 10, so they can start getting fat. And then you can slowly add to 30 sheep. For now, I think this is okay. Alright, so now we'll build a paddy and we'll start to look upgrading our coin and stuff. Let's keep queuing more cows. These are fat already. Right. Get these upgrades. This mine is almost finished. So yeah, like I said, you want pretty much all the 5 mines with China, else you won't have enough. I actually bought a little bit of food, so we need to sell once, and then we have enough for this. That was because I bought 200 food in the market to age more quickly because I was low on food. Right now I get this upgrade. We want a lot of food, so a lot of wood, so it's alright to be full of wood right now. Let's get off of these hunts actually. And we're up to 99 villagers. Let's start getting these tags. So yeah, this is all looking pretty good. Let's max these sheep now. Or the goats. This is on food, this is on food. Alright, yeah, so yeah, this looks pretty good. Right now we'll start making patties, and once we make enough patties, then we'll have shipments. We have the next shipment ready. We can send these coin cars and get onto coin. So for now, let's just finish these patties. It's nice to sort of build it like in a circle around your villages, so you can sort of manually manage these cows a bit and shift click them back to the patties. So yeah, we'll start making some FB because we need the XP as well. Let's make one tower on this side if we can. Let's switch all of these to coin. How many did we build? We built 10. I think that should be fine because we also have a few on wood, a few villagers. So yeah, we'll make a castle on this side and some FB. And let's get off these hunts. And we'll send the last coin upgrade. Right here we'll build one castle as well. Make sure we don't idle this. So right now we'll end this relation and we'll go. We'll ally with the French for more resources. The sheep are fed, so we can start eating these. Let's not idle these cows because they're fed. Alright, and now since we have this coin tech come in, we can start moving on to plantations. Finish these walls, or start building them actually. Some FB on that side, whatever. What? A lot of choppers here, we don't really need that. Alright. Try to not idle these cows. See a lot of fat right now here. So yeah, if you basically build around it, I built it. This one's a little far from the villages actually, but then you can manually shift click them back onto the farms and stuff. So we have less idle time, more gather time. Yeah, like I said, we need to ally with the French right now. A little bit late, but it's alright still. So we have a bit more resource income right now because of the French, so that's nice. So yeah, this is all looking pretty good. We can just finish up the base. We have a lot of wood. We can move some of these back actually. Let's get some villages here. Maybe leave like 3 on this side. We'll move them out later. We'll also need a few more guys to make walls. Alright. So yeah, I let this guy make the Ming army because we want a lot of Keshiks. So yeah, we can delete a few of the pikes if we don't really need them. I kind of want a few of these Chukanus as well at the start army, of course. We have some disciples. So make a bit more standard army. Then we have some steep riders as well, and then we'll overpop with this gendarme. You could also use other consulate army, but I usually think the Cuirassiers or this army is just pretty good. So we'll get that one. But yeah, you could also get one from the other relations if you would like. So yeah, we're still eating these cows. We're not really idling them. But I'm not really manually eating them. Could perhaps do that a little bit. Shift click these back. But yeah, I also want to make nice walls and stuff, so Right, let's not go idle with these. We've got another shipment. We want the Bannerschool to have these armies train a little bit faster. The Summer Palace, we build it forward because we want to have these armies spawning somewhat close to the fight. I think it's better to do it like this. You risk losing it, but yeah, I maybe could have put it a little bit more back actually, but yeah, it's better to keep this thing forward than put it way in the back, because then you'll have army blocking your pop space constantly. So that's not really what we want. So so yeah, we'll just put this forward. Maybe you could put it here or here actually, but make a little bit more FP in the front. But yeah, usually try to keep this close to the fight. And yeah, the factory placement usually as well, because we want these heavy cannons. They're really good with China because they have these artillery upgrades. You also have another HP and attack. Maybe you can fit those in the outside of native tech. Then those heavy cannons are really, I believe they're like one of the best heavy cannons. Maybe the strongest, or maybe not, but one of the strongest at least. They're really good. So yeah, it's just nice to have, and it's also like it's the only way for China to get cannons. Because yeah, you don't really have export to make these a whole lot. So it's just nice to have these heavy cannons from the factory. So yeah, we eat some of these cows manually. You have a bit higher boom when you do that. Let's look at our resources. It's looking pretty good. Let's upgrade these units. So yeah, I usually like to go just for these three armies. Old Han, Standard Army, and the Ming Army. You could also make this one, the Forbidden Army, and upgrade these units if you want. Maybe sometimes in some matchup you even need them, but yeah, usually just getting these upgraded is fine. And of course we'll play with artillery with this flamethrowers and stuff. So yeah, like I said, we're doing a coin boom. This is because we mostly want to make the Standard Army and the Mongolian Army, which both cost only food and coin. But yeah, then we'll get a lot of these steep riders and Keshiks and the Chukonu. And then you also, yeah, you won't get a whole lot of these pikemen, because yeah, if you make the Ming Army and the Old Han Army, then you're spending a lot of wood on pikemen, and which are usually not that good. Sadly, they changed this old Dynasty card. This used to be Old Han Reforms, and it used to give plus 100% hit points and damage. And back then the pikemen were super good, but right now I don't think they're that great. So yeah, it's nice to just make a lot of Standard Army, make a lot of Mongolian Army, get a lot of Keshiks, get a lot of Steep Riders, and don't spend all your wood on these useless pike. You kind of want to use your wood for the flamethrowers, for the hand mortars, and not so much for pike. So yeah, therefore I think doing a coin boom is really nice with China. So you have a lot of coin. But like I said, it also depends a bit on the matchup, and maybe if you play a native fight like this, where you need a lot of food for these natives and you need wood for these natives, and yeah, you can maybe make like a lot of Old Han army and some Ming army. The pike still won't be good. They still in the natives they're still kind of bad, but like yeah, steep riders, they get killed really quickly by the Yuaminkas. So maybe in this situation the pikemen are actually better, and then doing a food boom with a lot of food and some wood is maybe preferred, or or yeah, just another option you could go for. But for now, this coin boom, this is the coin boom. So yeah, we'll make a little bit more FB in the front here, just in case. You never know. And we can only make 5 castles. So right now we'll have 3 more castles to place in the natives. That's why we don't have one here. So yeah, like I said, usually, so this extra castle card is really nice for China. Because yeah, like I said, you want to make this Mongolian army, and if you have enough castles, then you could put like 2 for hand mortars on this side, 2 for hand mortars on this side, and you can have like 3 or so for these for this Mongolian army. But yeah, right now we don't have that. So we'll just put 3 castles in the natives to fight with. But yeah, that's a bit up to you. Of course, also when you do a food boom and you mainly have food and wood, then maybe you don't need a lot of castles because you only need it for hand mortars and flamethrowers. So and you won't be making a lot of Mongolian army then. So you won't maybe need the extra castles. But yeah, that's all up to you, and it just depends on what matchup you're playing. Right now, our resources might want to have a bit more wood, actually. Make a few more of these heavy cannons. Let's keep eating these cows. Sheep are still going nicely. We want these upgrades for the disciples. I will start making a start army. So yeah, like I said, usually a lot of standard army, a lot of Mongolian army, so we can have a ton of steep riders and keshiks, and you usually want to keep the keshiks a bit in the back. They're really good. They protect your artillery, and yeah, these are just really good. So be careful with these that you don't die too much. They only cost food. The steep riders cost coin, so that's where your coin will go. We have enough of these actually. 3 is fine. So yeah, be a bit careful with these keshiks. But for on the side and for splits and stuff, then actually the Ming army is pretty good, because when you mix it with these flamethrowers, then it is a really hard combination of units to deal with. If you have like this on the side, you know, you have the Ming army. What is the Ming army? Oh, it's 2 pikes and 3 keshiks, but whatever. We'll have 6 and 6. So if you have this on the side with the flamethrowers, and you're fighting here and you're concentrating here, and it's really difficult to deal with this in an easy way, you know, because if you just make some skirmishers, then they will get eaten by these flamethrowers or torched. They get burned by these flamethrowers. If you make musketeers, then it's the same. If you make hussars to kill these, then you have this army, which counter this. So if you just you make this on the side, you make 1 Ming army, and you make some flamethrowers like this, then and yeah, basically you can just move this forward. You can attack move it or whatever. You don't even have to watch it. And you can concentrate here on the main fight. And for your enemy, it's super difficult to deal with this, you know. And it has a lot of siege. It can burn buildings quickly and stuff. So usually this is pretty good for splits and stuff. Some Ming army and the flamethrowers, and maybe you could put a standard army with it as well, whatever. So you can deal with skirmishes a bit easier, because skirmishes deal with the pikes and the keshiks, of course. But yeah, it's a little army like this on the side, and maybe you could put 1 here or so with flamethrowers and 2 Ming army. That's just it's super hard to deal with for your enemy. In a like a cost-effective way. Of course, they can make like 40 musk and kill this, but yeah, they will take a really bad trade against these flamethrowers. So yeah, that's just very nice for splits and stuff. So keep that in mind. My cows are completely idle. Let's eat these quickly. Like I said, I should have made these paddies a bit more closer here. But it's fine, it's whatever. So yeah. Right now we'll try to finish up this army here. We made some hand mortars to deal with any artillery. We might not really want this many pikemen, 16 pikemen. I kind of want some chukonu. Let's make some of these. We'll delete some pikes actually. That's why I set this guy to make a Ming army anyway. So yeah, so we can have some nice army here. Kill this hunt because they're in the way. So yeah, like I said, you only need like four hunts or so. If you make the only 10 cows at the start with 2 villages and you reach H3 a little bit faster, then you might need what was I gonna say? Then you might need 4 or 5 hunts, or like 5 hunts, you know. But right now I think 4 should be just fine. So we'll delete 1 more pikeman, and now these guys spawn. So how much Keshiks do we have? We have 30. All right, so let's delete some more pikes. We'll delete 5 pikes. We'll just throw these in here. A few pikes. And now we'll overpop with this French army. And yeah, you could get the resource crates, or you could just save this export for the next big army that you can send. Right now we want to relate with the Germans, with the German stuff for cheaper army. You could do British, but I think Germans is better to have these armies cost less. It's just better. It's better than British. So yeah, do put it on German. Maybe you could, like, for the start fight, you know, for the start fight put it on British and then have it end after the start fight and then switch to German. But yeah, maybe if you forget it then you have nothing. So it's not something I would really recommend. So right now I'll just go with Germans who have that cost reduction. We're at max population right now, so now we can send this old Dynasty Reforms. And then we have 1 more card. Yeah, it depends a bit on what your army is. Let's get this Minutemen and the legendary natives. This hunt is killed right now. Let's move the hero into position. Let's move these and let's hide these actually. So yeah, you have 1 more card. It's a bit up to you. Depends a bit on what units you have on the field. You could put this Keshik Combat, 15% HP and damage, or you could put you could send this card for more ranged armor and more hit points as well. I think this one is a little bit better. You could do all units 8% HP, or maybe if you have a lot of Chukanu, you could right now send this card or whatever. I will just go with this one. So yeah, a few idle vills here. Let's kill more cows. So yeah, let's check if we have everything upgraded. We did not go with this army. We could have, but we don't. So yeah, right now we have a really nice balanced eco. We have a lot of wood. Good for natives. Good for if we want to make some hand mortars. We might want a bit more heavy on hand mortars actually in a native fight, or if you just plan to make a lot of old Han army. But yeah, for now I think this should be fine. So we move these guys forward a bit. These guys be a bit more aggressive with this army. And we have villages ready here. We have some here. We have some villages ready here to start making this. We'll move these guys in. For some splits or to kill some FB on the side here, whatever. Kill some units there. We'll move like 5 onto the cows. 5 or 6. So they can keep eating these cows during the fight and stuff. And yeah, basically that is the boom. So yeah, we'll move some villages into place. Don't want to make the FB too far forward. yeah, and then yeah, basically this is it. Now we'll start the fight. We boomed 232, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, we'll make this and like that. Whatever. Make something on the side here and we'll attack on this side without this guy because it will be slower. So yeah, basically that's it. That's the boom. Yeah, right now you can just keep killing these cows during the fight and not have them go idle and stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna resign now. I'll go over the game. So yeah, the boom was pretty good. I was a little bit delayed with getting this French consulate, but other than that, I think it was pretty good. With a little bit of idle time on the cows sometimes, maybe. All the sheep are super thin now right now. So yeah, let's see. We aged up at 1624. So yeah, like I said, this is 1624. It's pretty fast for China. If you make 10 of these at the start, 10 cows with 2 villages, then you're up to H3 a little bit faster. But you'll reach this after 17 minutes, I'm pretty sure, in most of the time. So yeah, right now I've had it 30 seconds earlier. And I just think this is the bit better boom. Maximum fills at 1843. This could be a bit earlier with the other build, but I think yeah, like this is how you should want to play it. Like I said, the score was we boomed 232. Yeah, 232. So yeah, I think for coin boom that is quite alright. Right now we have a lot of food in the bank. We have a lot of coin, so we can make a ton of steep riders and Mongolian army as well for more steep riders and Keshiks. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, maybe in the natives a food boom would be preferred. They have a lot more food. You have more wood, and you won't need as much coin because you make the old Han, you make the Ming army, you make hand mortars, you can make heavy cannons, and you maybe only make a few flamethrowers. So you might not need as much coin, and maybe no steep riders. But yeah, for outside of natives, I think you should definitely want to prefer coin boom and play with steep riders instead of pikemen. So this is the coin boom. So yeah, I hope you've learned something. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.